This is a tutorial on how to use the admin portion of RealtorPress. It's part of the Premium Press suite. So anyway, when you're logged, you got to get into the admin screen first, and that's pretty straightforward. If you're using WordPress, just log in at WP Admin. So the RealtorPress program, once it's installed, you can see the default theme you're using. You can pick the language you want. If you want to allow users to register, that all can be done on the RealtorPress page. Here you can see a listing of all the real estate that you may have live, as well as just a general overview. I don't have this set up for people to actually go in and list products, but if you wanted to, you could have people listing products down here for different realtor or different real estate properties. This is all pretty straightforward. A lot of these are just going to be things that you can select here. If you don't want things to show up on your home page, then you just have to unclick these so they're not showing up on the home page. Here's where you can put your website logo if you want a favicon, all kinds of different things. And then just how to display your currencies. So in order to post a product or a real estate listing, just go down to real estate here and then hit, you can see the listings that are in here already. Just hit at real estate, give it a title. You may want to have the address, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, that sort of thing. And then you'd put your general description of the property in this region here. And then down here you can have the different options. So you put the price, bed, bath. And it's important to have the correct property address because that's going to be picked up by Google Maps and then displayed when someone clicks on the property itself. If you want to up the hit counter, you can do that. You can put the state, the country. This featured, if you want to put it on the front page, hit yes, highlight this listing. Website address isn't usually necessary. If you're doing a lot of them, you may want to enter SKUs so you can keep track of things. And also, if you're doing import and exporting, the SKUs are important because you can change fields real quickly by importing products into the website because they're all going to have the same SKU. If you have any custom fields, they're going to show up here. This is one of the plugins I have, the WordPress SEO, really good plugin, so you can have good SEO options there. This is where you're going to add images, so you can go to upload image, and then you'll be able to upload an image from your computer or wherever you're doing it from. And then you could also view once you've uploaded those, you go to view upload image, and then that would be the main image that shows up. If you want to put it on the front page for your featured image, you'd put that, and then if you have multiple images, you just keep uploading them and then enter them into the gallery images here. The package part, that, like I said, that has to do with if you're using this as more of like a directory site where people can list their own listings. I always just leave the free listing package. And then once you're done with that, if you want to categorize it, you can create categories too, and just hit publish, and then that's going to show up on your manage real estate here. And so here's an example of what one looks like that's completed. Here's just the basic information about the property, and the price, bedroom, bath. You can see all that. Here's the custom fields. I don't have any. How the images are listed. And then one of the things you may want to do is create categories for the real estate, which is once again fairly easy to do. This is kind of the out-of-the-box solution here, which is residential, but depending on what type of properties you're listing, you may want to have one main category and then a few of them, or you can do it by, let's say that you're in a certain region. You may want to have the town listed, maybe streets or boroughs or anything that kind of denotes more a breakdown of the area. You can do that in the categories, and then it's real easy when you go into the property to just once those categories are created, all you have to do is just click on the categories here and just pick which ones that go, and then hit update, and then it'll update where your categories are. If you're going to do any articles, posting articles maybe about different real estate, what's going on there, That's really easy to do. Same thing, just add a new article here, put a post, maybe you say, real estate update March of the year, and then you can type your article here. You can put an image in if you want, and then hit publish that, and then that's going to put that into your categories. Once again, or I'm sorry, that's going to post that into your articles. But once again, you can create article categories. So maybe these just come out of the box, but maybe you want to have a category that's somewhere on the lines of local events. Then you maybe have one that's real estate update, another article that talks about trends in the local real estate, those kind of things. If you're going to be writing articles, which is good for content and SEO work, then you could create the categories there for your articles. That's pretty much the only added things that you're going to find on what you're going to need to just basically have RealtorPress function for you. Obviously, you can put in some analytics if you have Google Analytics. Also, to make the map work, you're going to have to get a code. I've already done this on this site, but you have to go to Google Maps and get an API code so that your domain actually has an API to connect into Google. And then if you want to put your AdSense in there, or some of your verification tools, that's all available. And the other tools here that have payments and order management, once again, that's all for if you're running the website more along the lines of being able to have people add their own listings and then charging them for that. Let's see, the other thing too you can add is separate pages here. So if you want to add a variety of pages, just hit add new, and then put a title for the page and link that. So maybe you want to have a page that maybe it's an about us page, or it's a page that something along the lines that's pretty static, isn't going to change very much, and then that can be viewed from the home page of the website, which I've created a page here called MLS search. It allows you to go in and use the MLS to search the products that are available in that region. This is actually embedded with an iframe using the local real estate database. But anyway, same thing. If you have a contact form, that's going to show up here when you add the pages. So good luck. Hopefully that works.